Welcome to another episode of Dante's Prison Stories. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or I'ma push that blade.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
This prison story is about a guy that ended up selling his manhood to this dude named Freaky Freddy because he didn't want to pay his prison debt that he owed me. Let's get to it. So, I was running a store at this time, and they just now allow us to start purchasing Black and Miles on the commissary. So, I had so many blacks, because y'all know I don't smoke and I don't drink. So I was just stocking up every day. Every day I had to get my hands on them Black and Miles. Why? Because I was told that we was about to go on an annual lockdown, and these annual lockdowns can last for 2 to 3 months. So I had my hands on every Black and Mile up in that prison. Now, word came down from the administration that, in 3 days it's about to be an annual lockdown. So everybody is doing the hustle and bustle. Dudes collecting on debts. Dudes is borrowing things. People coming to me for the stove. And my whole deal was like this. Now, I didn't hit dudes over the head like I normally would because I had just so much and I really need to get rid of a lot of this stuff, because when they start doing the shakedown or whatever with this annual lockdown, if you have too much of something in there, they gonna take it and throw it away. So I'm giving dudes deals. I usually do 1 for 2 and 1 for 3s. If I didn't like you, it'd be 1 item for 3. But I was doing a lot of 1 for 2s, right? That means, for those that don't know, if my original price will be, if I gave you 1 pack of noodles, you owe me 3 back. But now I'm doing, if I give you 1 pack of noodles, you just owe me 2 back, right? So with these Black and Miles though, I was doing 1 for 3 all day. So there was this dude named Ricky. And Ricky was a dude that was known to not to be able to pay his debt, right? He always was getting slapped up, punched on, beat on, and just done dirty because he had borrowed something from somebody he had bet with it. We call it ass betting. When you betting on a game or betting on something and you know you ain't got nothing to pay, but then you hoping that you win, that's ass betting. So Ricky will always be caught up into something, right? Now, I didn't really know Ricky like that. I only knew of him because of his reputation of always getting beat up or punched on, or because he owed somebody. So when he came to my cell to get some commissary on credit, I'm looking at him like, what? So this is how it went, y'all. So I'm breaking down the Black and Miles or whatever, and he like, hey Dante, how you doing? I'm like, what's up, Ricky? He was like, dang, man, why you say it like that? I'm like, man, what you want, Rick? He like, man, them Black and Miles so smell good, man. And what you got, about 200-300 of those? I said, man, Ricky, what do you want? He was like, look, I know I ain't got nothing right now, but I promise to God, man, my grandma, she just came into some money, and she said she gonna send me $300 next Friday. I said, Ricky, for real? He was like, yeah, she said she was gonna send me $300. I said, what do you want, Ricky? He was like, well, I was trying to see, can I get some store credit? I said, what do you want, Ricky? He was like, oh, okay, shoot, do you, can I get 10 blacks, 5 honey buns, and a couple of Pepsis, and about 10 ramen noodles and chicken? I'm adding everything. I said, look, Ricky, all this I'm giving you, this gonna be about $125, right? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna have 3 times that. I ain't tripping. So I'm getting all the items or whatever, and I get my notepad and my pen while I, jot down who owe me and owe what, right? And when they supposed to pay it back. I said, I'm gonna tell you something, Ricky. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks because we about to go on this lockdown. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks to get my money, all right? He like, man, I got you, man. My people, they gonna look out for me. I said, Ricky, I'm telling you right now, if you take these items from me, I know about your reputation, but if you take these items from me and you don't pay me and I'm giving you an extra week to get the money, do not take these items or I promise to God I'm going to do something to you really bad. He was like, man, look, Donta, man, I respect that. I wouldn't do you like that, man. I already know how you is. I wouldn't even came at you like that if this wasn't a for show thing. I said, all right, Ricky, I'm telling you. You better have that money. He like, I got you. So I hand him his items or whatever, and he peel off. Before we go any further, we have to do the question of the day. The question of the day is this, y'all. Do y'all believe that we are in the end times? Do y'all believe that we are in the end of days? Let me know in the comment section. And before we go on, make sure y'all hit the like button if you forgot to hit the like button. Hype the video, share the video, okay? And also, leave me a tip, okay? It takes a lot for me to produce these videos. So, if you enjoying this story, make sure you leave me a tip. Y'all see the Cash App right there at the bottom left of the screen. I appreciate you. Now let's get back to the story. So let's go to the next day. So me and my homeboys, we on the yard and we discussing how we gonna make more money when we get off this annual lockdown that's coming up. Now I see Ricky running across the yard and he holding the side of his face. So I'm looking, I'm like, what? But he's not going to the guards. He like just running, like beeline from one side of the yard to the next. So he sit down at the bench and he put like his jumpsuit part over his face a little bit. Like he trying to hide his face or wipe something away. So I'm like, what the heck? So I go over there. I'm like, Ricky, what's up? What's happening? So he was like, oh, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, man. I just got into a little altercation. It ain't nothing. I said, what happened? He was like, man, nothing, man. Nothing. I said, that money's still good, right? We still good? He was like, yeah, man. They ain't nothing. That's solid, man. We locked in, man. We locked in. I got you, man. I said, you need me to handle something? He was like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. And he was like, hey, I'm gonna holler at you later. So he got up and walked off. Right? So my homeboys pull up. They like, yo, what's going on? I said, I don't know, but man, that dude better have my money, man. It was like, why did you let Ricky get something on credit? I was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. They was like, well, you know there's a chance that he ain't gonna pay you back, right? I said, no, he said that his granny, hit the lottery or something, and she supposed to be getting him like $300-400 or whatever in a couple days. But I gave him 2 weeks to, get right. So my homeboy was like, all right, man, you got it. So now it's dinner time, and I'm in the line, and Freaky Freddy roll up on me. He like, hey, Donta, can I holler at you right quick? I'm like, what's up, man? He said, hey, man, your boy Ricky, he owe me. I said, that ain't my boy. What you mean he owe you? He was like, well, he owe me, and he said he can't get me because he got to get you. I said, okay, what that got to do with me? He was like, nah, man, this dude been owing me for a whole year. I said, look, Frey, check this out, man. I don't give a if he owe you. I know that probably owe the whole prison, but I'm going to get me. I'm going to get mine. He was like, well, I'm just saying, man, you know how I get down, man, and I don't want no problems with you. That's why I'm coming to you as a man to let you know, like this. I know he owe you, and I know you gonna get yours, but I got to get mines. I have to get mines. I said, listen, Freddie, do you, but don't do shit to fuck up my money, or me and you gonna have a problem. He was like, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though. I don't want us to fall out, so we need to have some type of arrangement. I said, listen, man, right now, I'm not really in the mood. I'm about to get my food and I'm about to do my thing. So y'all gonna have to work that out. Now, I know a lot of y'all that watches my videos, y'all know exactly who Freaky Freddy is and how he program and how he get down. But a lot of people haven't seen all my videos, so a lot of people don't know who Freaky Freddy is. So I'm going to let the people that don't know who Freaky Freddy is and how he get out and his program is, about to let y'all know who he is. So Freaky Freddy is this older gentleman. Well, not gentleman, an older monster, I should say, but older booty bandit, right? But he ain't the type that knock you out and take it. He ain't the type that'll put a knife to your throat and take it from you. He the type that will let you know up front, like, hey, if I give you these items, or I do this for you, or I do that for you, I'm going to give you a time limit to get me back. And if you can't get me back, you're going to have to give me something, and you know what that is. And for those that don't know what that is, he want either your mouth or the thing that's behind you. And he make it crystal clear of that's what he want. So you get guys that will agree to his terms. Now, he's not really an aggressive dude at all, because a lot of these dudes that do end up doing something freaked out with him, in my honest opinion, they was already like that. And he just brought it out of them, right? But if you was a guy that would buck on him and get items from him or whatever, and you don't pay him back, he just won't deal with you at all, right? So that's how he was programming. So me and him had interactions before, where the last time me and him had an interaction, I got him put out of our unit because he was just doing too much. He was causing too much controversy, too much chaos. He was just doing too much, and it was just a big headache having him in my unit. So I had to get him up out of there, right? So that's Freaky Freddy. So I go to the table, right, and I sit down. My homie's like, yo, what Freddy wanted? I said, he talking about Ricky owe him this, Ricky owe him that, and he know that Ricky owe me when he don't want to come in between my bread and have issues with me. It's you know, that I don't give a damn about. They're like, oh, okay. So I said, you know what? I really have a feeling that Ricky is going to try to run off. I think Ricky might even try to go check in. So my homeboy Todd, he was like, well, what you want? You want me to do something about it? I said, no, I'm going to go holler at him. Because, y'all, the annual lockdown is about to happen tomorrow, right? Now, I know some of y'all wondering, like, well, Dante, how you was going to get the money? How was you going to get the money from him? Well, y'all remember the green dot cards? So I had a cell phone, and I was just going to check it. I was going to send a kite out to let him know, like, yo, did your granny send that bread? Did you send that bread? And grandma's supposed to send the money to his green dot, and he's supposed to, send the money to me or whatever. So I was gonna figure it. I was gonna know if I got the money or not. But something told me, like, man, yeah, I think this dude gonna check in. So I said, you know what? Hey, I'll be back, y'all. So I got up from the table, and I went looking for him. I go to his dorm, right? And I'm looking through the glass because I can't actually go inside his dorm, but I'm looking through the glass to see him, right? And I don't see him. So I seen one of my homeboys, T, and I was like, hey, you seen Ricky? He was like, yeah, Ricky on the yard. He back on the yard. I was like, oh, okay. So I bust out there on the yard, right? and I see him, and he's talking to Freddie. So I bail over there. I'm like, hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? And Freddie was like, tell him. I said, tell me what? He was like, man, Dante, man, I ain't gonna be able to give you that money, man. I won't be able to give it to you. I said, Ricky, he was like, wait, just hold on. I said, no, Ricky. I told you, do not take them items that I gave you if you couldn't pay me back, man. Don't play with me, man. What if it's my money? He was like, man, Dante, hold on, wait a minute. Look, Freddie is gonna pay for it. He's gonna take care of the debt. So Freddie was like, yeah, I got you, Dante. I got you. I got you. I said, listen, man, I don't know what y'all got going on, but somebody gonna pay me my motherfucking money. Matter of fact, you said you gonna pay his debt. Come on with it right now. Let's get to it right now. He was like, okay, I got you, Dante, but look, just hold on. Listen, just hear me out. I said, what? He was like, listen, I'm going to pay his debt, okay? Now, once I pay his debt, don't do nothing to him, okay? Because he's going to be with me. I was like, what you mean? He was like, he's going to be, he you know, Dante, he's with me. So I'm looking at Ricky, and Ricky got his head down, like looking to the ground. I said, listen, as long as I get my motherfucking money, man, I don't give a flying what y'all got going on. I don't give a damn what's happening. Just I need my shit right now, ASAP. So he was like, okay, Dante, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Just but we good, right? We good. Y'all, the debt will be cleared, right? We good. I said, like I said, man, I don't give a fuck what's going on. As long as I get my shit today, I don't care what y'all got going on. He like, all right, cool, right? So we peel off. We go to his unit. You know, he get my green dot information. He send the bread. I check it. Bam, boom. My money is there, y'all. $150 right there. Boom, bam. So I go to my homeboys and I'm like, hey, y'all, the debt is done. Ricky debt is paid. So my homeboy Al was like, what you mean it's paid? I was like, Freaky Freddy. He bought his debt. I was like, what? It was like, I said, yeah, he bought his debt, and you know what that means. So we gonna fast forward to the annual lockdown, because this is where it's about to get real crazy, y'all. So we all on lockdown, right? Now, whoever you are in the cell with, that's who you gonna be in there with, unless y'all fight. Unless y'all fight, somebody gets stabbed, somebody get hurt, or somebody gets severely sick. That's the only way you getting out that cell. If you going to the infirmary or you going to the hole, right? Now, I did not see this. This was just inmate gossip of everything I'm about to tell y'all from here on out. Because I did not witness this. I did not see this. This happened in another unit. So, apparently, Freaky Freddy ended up getting Ricky put in a cell, right? And apparently, and this just inmate gossip, y'all. I don't know if this actually happened or not. But what I'm about to tell y'all is about to get real crazy. What I was told is that for the first 7 or 8 days of the lockdown, that Freaky Freddy was really trying to put down on Ricky. He was whining and dining him, feeding him, just, treating him like a prison wife. But apparently when it was time for Ricky to, you know what I'm talking about, pay Freaky Freddy back in the ways that Freaky Freddy want to be paid back, Ricky bucked on him. Now, keep in mind, y'all, I never seen Freaky Freddy fight. Sure, he's an older convict, But he wasn't like no big jack rip dude or nothing like that. But apparently Ricky tried to fight Freaky Freddy. And they said Freaky Freddy knocked him the fuck out, and well, he did the unthinkable to him. And not only that he did the unthinkable to him, he kept doing the unthinkable to him. Now, I was also told, like, when the guards would come through, he'd make him get in his bed. He'd make him get in his bed and, like, you know, turn the other way, but let the guards know, like, he's still alive or whatever. But I was told that Freaky Freddy violated this dude for 30 days until the annual lockdown was over. Right? Now, what I can verify, what I can establish is after the lockdown, I never seen Ricky again. Never seen Ricky again. Apparently, he checked in. He went in the hole and he got transferred to a different prison. And I never seen Ricky again. Now, I heard through the grapevine, through, you know, gossiping ass prisoners, because make no mistake, in prison, men gossip like women. And shout out to the women. No disrespect to the women, but, you know, they say women gossip. No, men in prison gossip. Right? So that was the talk of the town for at least 2 months of what Freaky Freddy did to Ricky. Hey, y'all, I want to give a special shout out to everybody that be donating to the Cash App, the PayPal, and the Zelle. I want to give a special shout out to everybody that be hitting the like button and sharing the video. And I really want to give a special shout out to everybody that be commenting in the comment section, right? Giving y'all opinion of how y'all feel about this video. And for the ones that be answering the question of the day, Donta really appreciate y'all. It shows that y'all are participating and y'all really involved with these stories. Now, for those that was wondering about my other content, yes, I do have a Patreon, okay? My prison stories that I can't tell on this channel right here on social media, all them prison stories is over there on my Patreon. Also, my short horror films is over there, so y'all make sure y'all go check them out. My supernatural stories over there, my Bible stories, they over there too, okay? For those that been wondering about the Lamarck Moore saga, Lamarck Moore has his own channel and he's telling his own prison stories on his channel. I'm going to have the link to my Patreon and Lamarck Moore channel pinned at the top of the comment section. All right. And again, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this story, make sure y'all leave me a tick. I said a tick. A tip, y'all. Pause. The Cash App is right there. All right. With that, y'all, if y'all need y'all business promoted, your social media promoted, make sure you get in contact with me. I'm going to have my contact information pinned at the top of the comment section too. All right. Right now, I'm running the special, so get in contact with me. With that, y'all, this is the Donta Show Network. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed yet. With that, y'all be safe. Stay out of prison. I'm out.